Nick Wallace investigated the post office. Janet Skinner was repeatedly asked, "Did you still have the money? Have you taken the money, have borrowed the money, and have you lent the money to somebody?" The evidence against the postmasters came from the post office's computer system, Horizon. 2006 21,000 missing from Janet Till. She panicked and hid the shortfall in her accounts while trying to work out what happened. However, she says money was never taken by her. When auditors arrived at Janet branch, 59,000 was missing. She got to a 9-month sentence. What if the computer made mistakes? Former postmaster Alan Bates has spent 20 years trying to prove the Horizon made money vanish. Alan was sacked for not wanting to pay the money back. First to argue that the computer bugs were responsible. Sunite lost her home because of the post office. Noel Thomas accused of stealing £50,000 he was in
his birthday. Jo Hamilton, who's raised thousands to pay off the money she was accused of stealing. 557 postmasters to the post office to court. Some were jailed, and others forced to pay back money. Horizon was put on trial and the postmasters were proved right. Bates versus Post Office judgment. This approach by the post office has amounted, in reality, to hate assertion and denials that ignore what has actually occurred. It amounts to the 21st century equivalent of maintaining that Earth is flat. Patrick Postmasters Barristers says the judge saw a culture of secrecy within the post office. Post office has agreed to pay $5.8 million in compensation and legal fees. Rachel's Business Select Committee fully need to know people affected by it. Post office statement: the risk of bugs affecting balances in older versions of Horizon was great, but it does not mean every shortfall was caused by a bug. Horizon had error after error in the @firm system. Messages showed that the post office was told but carried on prosecuting postmasters. Carl, who advised Janet is now a Labour MP, should have never been put in that position. Paula Venables, who ran the post office for decades. Politician tried to blame her. 2012 Post Office appointed independent investigators as Second Sight for answers. Ian Henderson's Second Sight saw no money was stolen to benefit their immediate family. Post Office did not hand over legal files to the Second Sight. Ron's Second Sight is loss of confidence in the core system, Horizon. Post Office says Second Sight gave evidence as appropriate and they were not expected in criminal law, so therefore they find no need to have the files. Seema, a postmaster who says she took no money but the jury came back, found her guilty and jailed for stealing £74,000 after she covered up that cash. Was missing errors from the Horizon system. Panorama found evidence in her legal file never seen by the jury which would have helped prove her innocence. Example is an email from the Post Office security team to the criminal law team which is about a bug in Horizon. Attachments say that branches encountering the problem will have corrupted accounts. £30,000 was missing in one case and in another Judy £5,000. The documents were printed out 3 days before Seema trial. Sandeep Barrister Post Office had material which they should have disclosed in his view, resulting in a wrongful conviction. Post statement says it has always accepted its legal obligations and has taken advice throughout. In 2015, postmasters' accounts could be changed without them knowing. Horizon is based in Bracknell by Fujitsu. Panorama discovered by a whistleblower. Financial records were sometimes changed by Fujitsu's staff. Richard Roll worked for Fujitsu, says they went in through the back door and made changes. The accounts could be altered remotely, then missing money could be down to human error or theft by those who have secret access. Post Office says the Panorama was wrong and denied remote.
Possible with postmasters knowing. The judge decided the information about the whistleblower was right. Thanks for listening. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.